Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. Okay, y'all, I'm not really going to be on camera a lot because, for one, I'm taking off my gear, my skates. And for two, I look a hot mess. But it's okay. Y'all done seen me in hot mess mode before. But, yeah, trying to pull myself together. But, yeah, guys. And today is my sister's birthday. She is no longer with us. Happy birthday, sis. We love you. We definitely miss you. You were definitely our firecracker, baby. She was explosive. She was a true person. I mean, she would tell you like it is. She loved people. She loved all things right. She loved writing. She loved telling people about the law, their rights, that type of thing. Loving mother, grandmother, sister, auntie, wife. Yeah, we miss you, sis. We miss you. Okay, guys, you guys see the subject. Sometimes an apology is needed. And I know you guys are like, what? Who? Me? Apologize? Yes, you apologize. Yes, apologize. You know, sometimes you just need to set it straight. And sometimes we can do stuff that we're not even aware of that can offend someone. But if you know that you've offended someone and you haven't apologized, what's up with that? What is up with that? The example I'm going to provide is just on yesterday. I watched this particular content creator. He is really good with stocks investments, and I'm trying to really open up my mind and learn more about that subject. So I frequent his channel, and this particular day, he made a statement that I didn't agree with, which is fine. We all, everyone has their own opinions, but I just was like, oh, that statement kind of, rubbed me the wrong way. And I still continue to go to his channel because I'm gonna be honest, he's very knowledgeable. And just because you have a different view of how someone feels, that doesn't stop me from going to watch their content, unless it's just something obnoxious, that type of thing. I'm not gonna view that type of content. But yesterday, I watched one of his videos, and it's like 30 days old, and he was on fire. He was on fire with the information he was giving. And not only that, he talked to us from a biblical sense. And oh my goodness, he did my heart so well. He did my heart so well. And I actually said, you know what? I got to apologize to you, sir. He probably had no clue, but I'm sure he didn't. But anyway, I was just like, sometimes we can make judgments on people and we're not even aware of it, or we shouldn't be casting those types of judgments on people. And that was basically what my apology was about. Like, okay, I probably shouldn't have cast that judgment out there, that type of thing. But yeah, let me see who's joining. Good morning. How are you? Oh, happy Independence Day, y'all. Y'all, I told y'all I'm not really going to be on camera a lot. I'm just trying to pull myself together. I'm getting out of my skates, and I'm actually going to put on my tennis shoes and walk a little bit to kind of stretch my legs now. But I hope your day is going well. You guys got any plans? Just talking about, sometimes it's necessary to apologize. And sometimes people aren't, they're not open to apologizing, and what's up with that? We all need to check ourselves from time to time. What you guys think about that? Have you ever had to apologize? Have you ever had to put your pride to the side and say, you know what? I apologize. I was wrong. How hard can that be? It's very hard for some people. Some people never apologize. What they do is they apologize with their actions. They're trying to apologize, but they won't verbally say it. You guys know what I'm talking about? Sometimes they won't verbally say, I'm sorry, but they're trying to apologize. I get a kick out of that. I be saying to myself, just go on and say you sorry. It's okay. I accept your apology. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. But some people have problems saying, I was wrong. I was wrong. And when you think about it long term, is it worth not speaking to someone for a period of time because you, sir, acted like a jerk? You, ma'am, acted like, you were out of order, that kind of thing? Just apologize. It's not a big deal. People are still gonna love you and that kind of thing. What you guys think about that apology? Have you ever had to apologize? Have you ever had to apologize? Was it hard for you to do? I'm just out walking now, guys. Got on my little tennis shoes. I'm gonna take a little quick walk. So yeah, y'all, let me tell you real quick. This is off the topic, but anyway, I typically come out here and skate. I was out here yesterday skating, and I noticed, now I've been coming down here a little over a month now, and I noticed somebody brought their dog down here and did not bring a doggy bag, and they just I'm like, people are so insensitive. My thing is, your dog got to use the bathroom, so why not bring the doggy bag? People even do that in the neighborhood. Sometimes they'll walk their dog. True story. My husband happened to be sitting in the garage one day, and no one could see him because he was sitting way back up in there. And this guy, one of the neighbors around the corner, he allowed his dog to release himself on our lawn. My husband politely got up and he was like, hey, you're going to get that, right? And the guy first of all, he was shocked because he didn't see my husband. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll go get a bag. No, that was not your intentions, because if that was your intention, you would have originally had the bag with you. I don't know why I went off on that, but yeah. I'm like, if you have a dog, take a doggy bag. It's the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to get back on this apology thing, guys. But yeah. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, we're just talking about apologies, and sometimes it's needed. You need to say that you're sorry. You need to say, hey, maybe what I said came out the wrong way. I apologize for that. That was not my intention. Maybe I misspoke. I said it the wrong way. I should have been a little bit softer, a little bit gentler. I shouldn't have came off so harsh. Let people know that you're aware of your actions. But to act like you're not aware at all, you're not going to say anything. You're just going to keep on going like it never happened. I'm like, come on. At what point are we going to mature? At what point do we mature and say, I'm going to take some accountability. I'm going to take some accountability for what I said, my actions, and I apologize, So that's why you have to be so careful of your words, our words, especially if we are public speakers. We are someone who have the attention of an audience. Check your words. Words matter. And before someone can say, oh, that person is just being sensitive. See, when you start making excuses, that's when you know you're really wrong. You're already making excuses, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Yes, clean after your dog. I know, right? Clean after your dog, right? Gosh. And I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. My girlfriend, she just got a puppy. Gosh, I cannot think of the name. He's not a teacup. He's like in that family. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He's a cutie pie. But yeah, I love dogs. But yeah, clean up after them. But yeah, we gotta do better. Words matter. And some people are what they call it. Oh, you have to excuse him or her. They just have no filter. That's just how they are. Really? Another excuse. Another excuse. You know, some people, that's just how they talk. They just can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help what comes out of your mouth. Really. So you're telling me you work for a particular company and you use that mouth like that in front of your CEO? I would think not. You can't help it. You've just been allowed to get away with it. And I think we all know people at work, in our families, who are just blatantly just say whatever they want to say. And people, we just dismiss it. We look the other way. We're like, oh, that's just Uncle Johnny. Oh, that's just Auntie Velma. Oh, that's just, that's how she is. She doesn't mean anything by it. That's just her. Come on, people. Come on. Watch your words. Watch your words. Yeah. Yes. First we buy them, raise them, feed them, clean them. Poop dogs got the good life. Yes, dogs have the great life, a great life. I mean, some live better than people, I watch this lady from time to time, and she cooks pot roast and potatoes, and I think she has 2 Rottweilers. And she cooks these lavish meals. And I be thinking to myself, ma'am, what time is dinner? I mean, she has rice, and she doesn't do dog food. She does. Hey, she's all into it. She shows herself, with them brushing their teeth. Their coat is beautiful, beautiful. She put their their cologne on them, their little bathrobes. It's just, sometimes, after I've had a long day and I just want something to laugh at, I'll go over to her channel and watch her, how she just loves on her fur babies. If all dogs were taken care of like that, wow, it's crazy, right? Just so crazy. But yeah, guys, I am Dee with Motivated to Soar. I didn't even say who I am. I am Dee with Motivated to Soar. And thank you for joining me this morning for this little quick conversation. Yeah, I just thought I would talk about apologies. And if you have someone you need to apologize to, don't keep thinking about it. Just do it. Just do it. Hey, just do it. It's not that big of a deal. And your people know you. You know what I'm saying? Your people know you, and they'll be like, that wasn't like Tammy. She doesn't typically act like that. Was she having a bad day? And you could have been having a bad day, but if you're just someone who has no filter, you really need to pray about that thing and, ask God how he can reconstruct your language, the way you talk to people and how you react with people, that kind of thing, because no one wants to be known as the person who speaks ugly. So when people see you, they go the other way. They don't want to be around you. They don't want to be in meetings with you. They don't want to have to call you with questions, like, oh God, why do I have to call her? She's so, we all know somebody like that. We all know someone like that. So guys, yeah. So thank you guys for, hi, Valentina. How are you? Yes. How are you doing today? So you guys got anything special going on today? Anything special going on today? We're going to make some house visits. We're not cooking, but we're going to make a couple of house visits. And yeah, later on this afternoon. I just wanted to get out and get my exercise in this morning. All right, guys, don't forget to move your bodies today. Don't forget to move your bodies today and balance yourself. You don't have to eat everything off the plate. Thought I'd throw that in there. Somebody's like, yes, I do need to eat everything off the plate, but you don't need to have 4 plates, is what I'm trying to say. Balance. Balance is the key to everything. Enjoy your day with your friends, your family. Tell somebody you love them today. Call and check on someone today. Do that kind of thing. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to hold you. I'm just want to come in, do a little quick check-in before I kick off the rest of my day. Yeah, what you say? Yeah, balance. Yeah, balance is the key. It is the key, definitely. All right, good people. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Take care. God bless and enjoy your day. Bye now.